Why are more and more pastors lifting their heads towards God, asking for forgiveness, and then quitting? Pastors are people too, and the great resignation is hitting them just as hard as it's hitting the rest of us. Joining us now is Pastor Glenn Packiam. He is the lead pastor of Rock Harbor Church in Costa Mesa, California, and he's the author of The Resilient Pastor. So, Pastor Glenn, you're the perfect guest to answer the question, holy moly, pardon the pun, but why is this happening to your ilk? We thought you guys were like perfect and resilient and, not like the rest of us.
Ashleigh, it's good to be on with you today. And, pastors are people too, as you said. And I think there's at least three factors that are leading up to this sort of great resignation among clergy. The first is what I would describe as stacking expectations. Maybe if you think several decades ago, the pastor or the priest was expected to be an expert in the scriptures, maybe someone who could handle the sacraments, or you went to for spiritual advice. But at some point, maybe in the 60s or 70s, they were asked to be expert therapists and to learn the tools of the psychologist and to be able to be to help marriages and people with mental health issues. And so they're trying to add those tools to the tool belt. And then somewhere in the 80s and 90s, the expectations sort of turned towards pastors as CEOs, as entrepreneurs. And then we started adding to that. They need to be social commentators and activists and experts on all of these different complex issues. And so I think instead of these expectations substituting where people would say do one or the other, they actually ended up stacking, and it just becomes untenable. It becomes a job that no one could actually do. And then complicating that is what maybe we can describe as social media comparisons. During COVID, if we were watching our church on YouTube or online, we soon discovered that, hang on a minute, I could watch anyone on YouTube or online. And so pastors felt they were being compared, not just to the church down the street, but the church across the world. And so you have stacking expectations, you have social media comparisons, and then you have kind of this stress fracture. And what I mean by that is oftentimes in crisis, and in my experience in ministry, we've experienced difficulties, crises, but previous crises were the kinds of moments that brought us all together as a people. The crises that we experienced in the last 2 years were crises that actually became the occasions for more fractures, more divisions. So those are at least three of the reasons why, I think.
Well, I'll tell you what, about those fractures, there was a New York pastor who calls it the triple whammy just in the last year or two. He said it's COVID. My flock would come to me and they'd be politicized about COVID. The racial reckoning, they'd come to him about George Floyd and their opinions on that. And then, of course, the 2020 election. And forget it if you share at all how you feel. I've got like 20 seconds left, but what do you do when your flock wants you, to give advice on those kinds of things?
Well, you have to think through kingdom priorities. And what I mean by that is look at the life of Jesus, look to the Gospels to see what Jesus made the priorities in his ministry, and then try to use biblical categories for that. Try to use language that the Bible uses. What does the Bible mean by justice and by peace? And then finally, you got to have pastoral sensitivities, because the people in our pews represent all kinds of stories and pain and trauma.
You know what? I'm coming to your church, and I don't care if I have to get on a plane to do it. I like you. Thank you so much, Glenn Packiam. It's really nice to speak with you, Pastor. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.